Okay, let's get on to the first round, which is Palmtree Panic. New game. We're going to try to get a good ending with this game. Now, I'm probably going to screw up a few times because I'm talking while I'm playing, but I'll do my best. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. These guys are hilarious because they like home in on you and then they're done. It's kind of like, was it Metropolis Zone with the mantises from Sonic 2? And as you can tell, the levels are really tall in this game. Speed shoes, change the music. Oh yeah. Here we have these time posts. You have future and past. I'll pause the game for a little bit. Future, obviously you're going to get to the bad future because you haven't made a good future yet. So always assume that when you start the game, you've got bad futures. Unless you have all the time stones or you've destroyed the machine in the past area. So we're going to go to the past first to try to change one of those machines, destroy them. In order to go through time, you have to maintain pretty high speed for a pretty big duration of time. But here we go, he's warping through it. Ironically, on the Mega CD/Sega CD, that animation, that loading time is a lot faster than on Sonic Gems. Another little quirk of the game. And here, the level's actually quite different now. Oh yeah! Like there'll be rings that you'll see in the present or the future, and you won't be able to get to them unless you go to the past and so forth, and go between the 4 different time zones. Because they'll be locked in between, like, they'll be inside of an actual fixture. And you look like a glitch, but really it's not. Now you see these platforms, in the present they kind of disappear and they're kind of invisible. You can't see them until you're on top of them. Here they're completely visible. You know, these aren't just palette swipes of existing levels. They're legitimately different. Here we go through this area. This is pretty fun. It's like a Looney Tunes moment there. You pop right through. That's actually, the shadow's actually the sprite of him dying from a spike or whatever. Here we have Metal Sonic terrorizing some Flicky is around him and he's terrorizing some animals. There's a name for it, I'm forgetting, but if you destroy it, you might think nothing happens, but what does happen is you'll see Flickies around now, and animals just kind of like bouncing about. If I see any of them. See, there we go, some animals. If you don't do that, you won't see any animals pop by. Ah! Also notice that when you kill any badnik, I'm going to call them badniks here, they turn into a flower as opposed to an animal coming by. And that flower stays there the entire time. So if I went all the way to the end of the stage and came all the way back, it'd still be there. Thanks to the CD, the Sega CD extra RAM that you get. Cool little feature there. Alright. Aw, man! So there are special stages in this game, and obviously you want 50 rings, just like Sonic 1. You gotta end the stage with 50 rings. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it this time. I would like to, though. That guy just totally screwed my day over. And as you can tell, I'm sort of loafing around. I'm not trying to go for speed here. You can if you want to. You can totally skip this area and just like get through it. But I think that Sonic CD is best played with exploration in mind. I'm going to try to get those item boxes over there. I don't think I can get them though. I have to do something special here. No! I think you have to be in the present or the future to get here. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll keep going. These levels are extremely tall, meant to be explored, not necessarily meant to just breeze through. Once again, you can do it. And you know what? You probably get a great Sonic experience that way. But I think the best is if you just follow this route. Okay. Get some more rings. Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to do this. Now you're asking, where's that machine? Well, the machine's right above me. Pretty easy to find. I want to make sure this guy doesn't kill me. If I kill the machine, though, it kills him, which is nice. And now we have a good future for this specific zone. In order to get a good future for the entire round, you have to get both zones 1 and 2 a good future. You'll also notice that the past music that we're listening to right now comes from the native soundboard of the Sega CD, not any CD tracks on the disc. And it sounds a whole lot better than anything you'd find on the Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. That's because Sega CD has a few extra sound channels that it can utilize. Alright, here we go, the end. Spin through it, and special stage. Sonic made a good future in Zone 1. See? And the thing is, if we had gone from the past all the way to the good future, we would have found that we had a good future. Which made no sense what I just said, but whatever, forget it. Alright, first special stage, pretty easy. But again, if you've never played Sonic CD before, it'll be tricky to you, because you'll be like, wait, I have to destroy UFOs? Like I said, this game is quite psychedelic. I don't think they have any regard for like continuity or anything. It's just meant to totally do whatever. And special stages are a lot easier on the actual Sega CD Mega Drive version, because I'm pretty convinced in the Gems collection there's some frame skipping, which makes it really hard to do some collision detection. Or it makes it hard to attack the UFOs because of collision detection issues from frame skipping. But there we go, we got the first Time Stone. It's not a Chaos Emerald, because Chaos Emerald's sort of a thing that Yuji Naka took, but Time Stone's different. You don't become Super Sonic when you get them all, but you get a better ending, which I think is cool.